Alright, welcome back to KOTOR. Did a little housekeeping on our saves, got rid of a bunch of them. We didn't need them. Alright, so we are now on Yavin 4. Or is it just Yavin? I think it's just Yavin. I don't know why I said Yavin 4. That's what it was called in one of the more modern eras. I don't really want to talk to Canderous at the moment, just because I don't want to waste more time. Let's bring this guy. Let's bring this guy. And we probably go back to Dantooine, just so we can get this girl off of our ship. I hope she's still on the ship. I honestly don't remember. Oh shit, he still has all the stuff I sold him before. Honestly, this repeating blaster might be decent for HK. No way, he doesn't have anything else? He has an unlimited droid shield, which if you're using HK is okay, but I thought he was gonna have something else. Well, that sucks. I mean, he has this. It's kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's actually mega dumb. Okay, well, that's stupid. Never mind. Go back, go back. Go back to Dantooine, actually. Just for a moment, so we can get this girl off of our ship. Maybe get some light side points. Nope, wrong way. Let me see if Mission has anything more to say, because I do want to get her story.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing.
Huh.
Okay.
Well. Yeah, you might have noticed I haven't talked to Juhani at all. I usually use her a lot in my playthroughs, so I just don't really feel like it at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Dantooine and see if we can get this girl off of our ship. I'm referring to the little girl that was on our ship. Yeah, we don't actually have to watch these. I don't believe it triggers a cutscene until we get to the next new planet, so... There's Juhani.
How can I? I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
What was that? I think I'm going deaf. You better say it again. You made that sound very painful for you to admit.
Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times. I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Don't forget edgy, critical, and overly secretive. Yeah, that's true. This is probably the most supportive option.
I suppose not. But I am becoming like that, though it's not easy for me to admit. Being
you've been
controlled
like
has
that.
kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
Could be more than friends, Bastila. See, I feel like from an IRL perspective, I would not want to be with Bastila. But from a game perspective?
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Whether this will change anything between you remains to be seen. If I had brought Karth down, would he have said something?
Kachikun idahaldonga. Tong haitwam chichi lumpa. Takum just miki grabelmogo. Kachichu. Kachikun idahaldonga. Mucho shakpat.
Hello there, It's you. I remember you. You're the one that gave me the credits to leave Tatooine. I could never forget your face. Thank you so much for what you did. Here on Dantooine, we've got a chance. Well, I may be able to get hired as a servant for one of the influential families here. At least there's hope here. Tatooine was just dying, all of it.
Oh, that sucks. I can't say why it sucks, but that's really funny.
Thank you. I won't trouble you anymore, but thank you.
Huh. Okay. So we have to go aboard the ship and bring the girl off. Oh, shit.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na
She pronounces her own name as Bastila? What?
Wanga kum kiba bu mulera kakin chak nawa gawa bakon.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi.
My mother's condition?
Tin umpa do punta krita. Ak ti kondo ona chaba chisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan to pro. Bok wal.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
There we go. That's the trigger.
Thank you for informing me. I really must be going now. It seems my mother's been looking for me. Strange. Should we get the opportunity, could we look for her on Tatooine? It's important enough that my mother was attempting to seek me out. Perhaps it has something to do with my father. Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Sounds good to me. Alright, where's the girl? There she is.
Mucho shakapaga. Mucho shakapaga. Sili. Kipuna. Kipuna. Tongki. Tong abuk shaminon. Mucho shakapaga. Silimo. Kipuna. Bonanaki. Kipuna. Tong. Kipuna. Kipuna. Tongki. Silimo wang. Tong. Mucho shakapaga. Tongki ba. Tongki. Mucho shakapaga. Tong abuk sha. Mucho shakapaga. Silimo. Kipuna. Tongki. Tong abu. Tong ab. Tongki ba non. Tong abuk. Mucho shaka. Mucho shaka. Mucho. Keep. Don't. Keep. Dong abuk shami nonok. Kipuna. Kipuna. Sil. Mucho shaka.
I see. I kept running around in circles with it because I thought I was going to be able to get a, like, trigger a cutscene to get her off the ship, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. That's alright. All we had to do was confirm that it was Sasha.
Mucho shaka.
See that Gav was correct about your linguistic difficulties.
Kipuna. Dong abuk. Tong ki. Silimo wanga kunbikin.
I was gonna say, hopefully she's not, like, getting trafficked right now. That would suck.
Yeah, what do you... I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you.
I want to talk
I
to
do
him and
have a
change my
couple
mind.
about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan. For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail. Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them. Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
Okay, so eventually he is gonna have some interesting on theme information. Not that the stuff he's saying now isn't relevant at all, but
Yes, what's... I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. You don't exactly pull any punches, do you? Not that I don't deserve it, I suppose. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this... helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
not really. I couldn't care less what you think. Oh my god.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Like how you only get these two options.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Oh, I wish I could say more. I really wish I could say more. The further you get into the game, it's like, oh my god. Juhani gets super mad when she tells you about her past. So we got the kid off the ship. I think we can leave now. Do we want to go back to Tatooine and talk to Bastila's mother? I feel like we just get that out of the way. I think also if we go back, we trigger... I think it should also trigger missions. Companion story. It should. Although that might be another planet. I'm thinking about it and I'm like, does that trigger on Dantooine? Hold on. I'm looking at it really quick, trying to figure out. Okay, so they're both supposed to get side quests on... Hold on.
Hey there. Don't worry. Okay.
Huh.
Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non ket. Kuya mi just kuna jitanai. Ina kunba.
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Kuya mi just kuna jitanai. Ina kunba.
We should try to find her.
Yatuka ulwan kin kuna bam.
So there's that, but there's also...
Greetings again. I assume if you're looking for local events, I can't be more specific.
Okay, so I was reading something about mission, and apparently if you... Let me see. Okay, so I think what happened is, because I didn't have mission with me the first time I touched down on this planet, I'm trying to figure out where I find Lena, because Lena is Mission's brother's girlfriend, but they're actually broken up. And if you bring Mission along, then it triggers it. I think I fucked it up though. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know.
Ikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Kuyami just takom justach. Runda di achu.
Oh yeah, this triggers the Geno Haradan, or Geno Haradan. Haradan, something. See Hulas on Manan, come alone or not at all. Those are a series of quests that are like bounties that you can do. So we have to go into the cantina to talk to Bastila. So I think the problem was we never got off the ship with Mission on Dantooine. I don't think we even took Mission with us on Dantooine. So I think Dantooine is where you find Lena, which is Mission's brother's girlfriend. Then she tells you to go to Tatooine. You go here, you talk to the Zerka person, who then tells you that Griff was captured by the Sand People. Then you go to the Sand People place. You find Mission's brother, and that resolves her quest. But apparently, if you open all the doors in the Sand People area before you talk to Lena, then Griff doesn't spawn, like, at all. So that sucks. One of the marks of an old game, I guess. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, we're probably screwed on that. Hunting Lodge. Okay, where's the cantina? That's all the way down here. Huh. Yeah, so essentially we can't really... It sounds like we're not going to get Mission's brother to spawn, but you have the option of keeping him alive, etc. Essentially, the dude's a big loser. He left Mission behind. And that gives her some resolution to her story. That really sucks because now her character is just like going to be looking for her brother the whole rest of the game. That sucks so much.
Ben? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Basta. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? I'm sure Bastila feels the same way you do. She would prefer to be left out of it, at least until I'm as dead as her father is.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me. What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Trying to see about the mission. You'll find Lena near any spaceport if you have mission in your party and have spoken to her about her past. So that's probably a bug. Alright. I guess I better go find this holocron really quick. Yeah, well, I definitely opened all of the doors in the Sand People Enclave, so I'm not going to be able to find the thing. I don't believe there are crate dragons in the Sand People area. Also, I looted all the stuff around that, so it might be too late to find the holocron unless a body just, like, spawns. I don't know if it would actually trigger, since we've already done that area. Sorry, I know this is filler. This is mainly just, like, for Bastila. Try to get some closure for her father, who she says she cared a lot about. Bro is so whipped, he's going back to planets he's already done. If it's not here, I don't know where it is. I don't think the crate dragons are anywhere else. In fact, we likely already looted the body that it was on, so I don't know if it's gonna spawn. Unless they spawn a new body. Holy buggy game. There it is.
So we have found it. Father's holocron. I suppose I should be thankful the desert sands had not swallowed it up. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll keep it with me while I decide.
It's so dumb you can't fast travel from here. Alright, let me pause this. I'll get back. Alright, we are back. I need to go into the cantina. See if Bastila wants to give this back to her mother or not.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit. You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother. You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous. I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Oh, no. You said you had important business. And you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me? That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch her.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. It's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Well, that was sweet.
How can I help? Yes, that brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Man, seriously sucks we won't be able to do mission story. I really wanted to show that on this gameplay, on this playthrough. Apparently there's a way to edit your save in KOTOR Save Editor, which is a third-party app. So I almost feel like we should do these because I really don't want to come back here. Come on,
what can I do?
Come on,
sure.
mission. There we go.
Go on, leave me alone. Racer stuff. Nothing you'd under... Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion. Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. I'm not in the mood for jokes. Deal with that Hut Mata and you'll...
Go dig a mine, fool.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Terrace. You'll wipe every record from the books this backwater track.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
That isn't fair! On Terrace you had to give a cut to the swoop gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
I was trying to go slow on purpose so that the next ones would be better. Trying to give myself room for growth. Because that beat the previous guy's time, but it wasn't like... $23. It's not really much of a race, I know. Cool. That was mostly just for show, but...
Tangabun shan nang. Smilia. Ti. Mucho shakapaga. Kakin cha na kwat. Tanga buk sha nak nong. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Mucho shakapaga. Yi ki kon. Tanga buk sha nak nong. China pala mule. Tong ki ba non tontek. Dun. Mucho shakapaga. China pala mule. Tong kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanna.
Oh. I think I was accidentally an asshole to that lady. I was trying to get out of the dialogue, and the only dialogue option was mean.
Tolpa da pongwalek. Takum justach miki.
Auto print instead of autograph. You put your hand on a print or something.
How can I help? Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it. Don't even start with that.
God damn it, I didn't mean to pick that one.
I wasn't even going to say anything. But now that you've brought it up, I see I shouldn't have waited as long as I have. In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion? And that's enough for you. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side. But what comes next? After using all that power, would you decide to impose your own view on the universe? The dark side corrupts your very thoughts. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak. I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them? These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
Hey there. What? Don't worry. I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking something with mission is probably bugged. Because it says if you have mission in your party and you go to like literally any spaceport, then Lena will show up. It's frustrating when old games are buggy. We went through that a lot with the other ones. With Fable. Fable's just one of many older buggy games. So I think let's see here. Planets. I'm fairly certain I know which one I want to go to next. If my phone decides it wants to load. Okay, I think I know which one I'm going to next. It's going to be this one. Cutscene trigger. That's pretty.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here. The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes, what's on your mind? I already told you, he betrayed us all. Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it. It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time. Of course not, how could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them, and I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left. She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her. His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Oh man, that's a lot. Karth had a wife and a son on Telos, and the planet got wrecked. I think it says a lot about Juhani's personality that I'm not, like, even talking to her. She just gets kind of angry and is just, like, super aggro, and her whole race is usually, like, enslaved. But I don't know. I find her voice slightly annoying as well. It's, like, really unfair, you know? It's just, like, that's not how you should judge a character, but that's just how I feel with it. Don't make demands on Gavin. I'll land where I wish.
Chiwi aita ka chong chi chiwa aita kan kicha na jupornibo. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha achua penki yun patisa. Chiwi chi chi chi.
So clearly, Lena doesn't show up at just any starport. Dude, why are the fucking visors so ugly in this game? I literally just have to use this because it's like the only one that I can still see their face. Yeah, sadly we're not going to be able to resolve mission story. I don't think I'm going to spend the time. Oh, it's the guy who's hunting.
Ronda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kuta kumjus takmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Kachikun ita hodonga. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poetic. Ronda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kuta kumjus takmiki grabel mogo.
Off-worlders gained respect by living in the Shadowlands for some years.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Ronda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Mucho shak pakat. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iki ronda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Ona kun bez Kachikun ita hodonga. Achuta.
See, now I'm thinking I kinda need to bring Zalbar, right? I wonder how this is gonna go if I bring my two weakest companions with me. Like, he only has a normal sword. At least Mission has a good gun.
What?
What?
It's a little late for warnings, Furball. Zalbar is big depressed.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much. So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please,
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, huts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded Ronto stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, mate. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade. It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here. Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him. Of course. I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port.
You mean they don't tolerate cheats?
No, I mean they don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerka Corporation simply takes. You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself. Of course.
There's gotta be a way to, like, end this guy's enslavement, right? Like, that's just insane. We got hyper stims. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way.
I think you better talk to
Hello again?
Valued it.
You enslaved. Yes, you. Oh, it isn't about the.
Thanks, but no.
Okay. So we probably have to leave the planet to resolve that one. That's kind of annoying. I don't really love the whole, like, you have to bounce back and forth between a million planets.
Welcome to Adean. I trust you will find our facilities pass inspection. Zerka Corporation is very efficient. I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say?
He wants to rip your legs off and beat you with them.
Zerka Corporation calls the planet Adean, and no, I don't understand the language. The local Wookiee leader has made it so we don't need to. Wookiees are unable to speak Basic, but for the last decade, the residents of all local villages have been trained to understand it. I understand he works very closely with Zerka Corporation. He wants his people to work well with us. It eases tensions. What did he say? I don't usually have a translator I can ask. I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves. I don't have to justify myself to you. I do good work here. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else. I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more immediate source of income. Please, I must return to my work. I'm... Farewell.
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay. I'm gonna pause. I'll BRB. Alright. Alright. So... Oh, there's Lena.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace.
Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff?
I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way? You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the hut spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out. Still on Tatooine, as far as I know. Not that I really care anymore. And if Mission was smart, she'd forget about that no-good con artist.
But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Wow. Okay, so there it is.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed. I don't talk to Wookiee lovers. I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again. I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Yeah, I want to see if I can edit my save so I can get that to work.
The patrol captain will speak for us. He's the ranking... This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business. This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot. Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough. Is that a joke? Who do you think you are? You make some sense. I wonder what you know about what might happen here. I think we should petition for a transfer. The corporation will survive a fight here, but us frontline guards won't.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
What?
Sure.
Alrighty, I'm going to start the next part.